London Underground, or the Tube, is a key part of the city's culture. It's the first and still one of the most highly regarded metropolitan railway systems in the world, relied upon by millions of people each day. Growing up in London, I was always fascinated by the tube system and how it works. I was always excited at every opportunity to take the tube, and would often persuade my parents to take me somewhere on the tube network.
Train approaching. Ah, here's the train. I'm a train driver. Ooh, let's see your route.
As my enthusiasm for trains, and the tube system specifically, prevailed, I discovered that many like-minded tube enthusiasts had found their home on the internet. It wasn't long until I discovered the Tube Challenge. A challenge to go around all 272 tube stations in the quickest time possible, or at least in 24 hours. For years I'd thought about attempting the challenge, but it comes with a lot of costs. Calculating the amount of time needed, the amount of money needed to travel, and finding the quickest route to ensure you travel across the tube system in the fastest time possible. A lot of planning and research went into the lead up to this event. And with everything planned out and all preparations made, I was ready to set off for the Tube Challenge. We're on a very desolate tube platform. I've never seen it quite this empty. Not one person other than me.
Station is Chalk Farm. much longer. So what I'm doing now is trying to make sure I can catch the first bus of the day, so I don't have to repeat all the tube stations I've already done. I can do it, use it as a little shortcut from one station to the other, and then get the tube back into London. My first slight issue of the day. I got the connection, the bus, but it got me there just a minute too late. Just missed my train that I was hoping to get. It's not too bad, but I'm gonna have to get the next one. I have to wait 10 minutes. Made it to the train in the end. Not the one I wanted to get, but it is what it is. I think we'll make up for the lost time later on in the day. So we've done the top and north bit of the Northern Line now, and now we've moved on to the Piccadilly line. I'm about to reach King's Cross and Pancras, which is where I'll have to make a quick chain Piccadilly onto the Metropolitan line. I've got a very specific train to catch, so I'm going to have to run for it at the station. That way. More escalators.
Customer service update from the control room at King's Cross. The district line is partially suspended due to overrunning engineering works. Good service on other London Underground lines.
This is definitely the longest change I'm going to have to make at any station. It's going to cost me a bit of time, but at least after this it'll be quicker, smoother changes between each train at each station. Metropolitan line. Yeah, third tube of the day, about just over 3 hours in, no, nearly 4 hours in. Pretty much on schedule so far, about 10 minutes behind the route I'd planned, but yeah, it could be worse. For a tube train, for London, this is very quiet. It's definitely going to pick up as the day goes on and get much more hectic. Time for some nourishment.
The next station is Raymond Lane. Change for the Piccadilly line.
This is Rayners Lane.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
This is Ealing Common.
Currently going up to 11:45, still in the Central line, about to reach the final stop, West Ruislip, and I have to do my first on-foot interchange of the day, walking or running from West Ruislip to Ickenham station. Should be about a 5-minute walk, maybe a 3-minute, 4-minute run if I can make it. Got a train to catch at 11:49. If I'm fast enough, I can make it. Wish me luck. Wait for the others. We're about halfway there according to Google Maps. I can see the station. I think I'm still going to make my train. It's in 2 minutes. I should be able to get past the barrier within a minute. Made it. Can't believe it. By the skin of my teeth, I've done it. Considerably busier than earlier on. The Jubilee line is known for its extra set of doors. Yes, I'm currently at London Bridge Station, waiting for Jubilee line. And take it one stop in the other direction, Southwark, so I can get that one ticked off, and then go back in the other direction, east, towards West Ham. And back to London Bridge. Currently on the District line, headed towards Upminster, and basically what I've done is I've gone up all the way as far as you can east on the tube to Upminster, and now I need to go back down, but I don't want to repeat all the stations I've already just done. You can see here all the connections to the National Rail, you know, the mainline trains that run alongside the tube. If I change it Upminster, I can take a train that just takes me straight to West Ham, only stops once in between, and that way I can speed past all the stations I've just done. So you can see we're on the National Rail platforms now at Upminster. Different displays, different signage. Runs parallel to the tube.
Change and parking from services to Gospel Erbe. Change and parking.
There it is, the train.
Services to
Good, right train. Gate station. Got to do one quick changeover. We just came westbound, now we're going back eastbound. So, we've got to the part in the challenge where we're more in central London, you know, we were doing a lot of the outskirts before, and it's good to be kind of just going through central London now, much quicker to change trains, much less stress. It's probably my favourite part of today's journey. One of my favourite parts of the tube is this bit in the sort of south half of central London, where the District and the Circle Line run parallel. And it just feels like every stop is home to some big location, big landmark. You know, there's something interesting to see at every station on this part of the system. That Victoria, I'm of course changing to the Victoria line.
At Victoria Coach Station. This station has step-free access.
Third bus of the day. Connect me from Morden to Wimbledon.
Customer information. Please carry water with you in hot weather. Please help others off the train if they are ill, as we can provide better care on the platform. If you feel unwell while on a train, ask for a seat.
We're at the terminus of the Hammersmith and City line, which is of course Hammersmith. So, good thing about that is you can see the trains from behind and from the front. This part of the Hammersmith and City line are really good views of West London. Not the most famous part of London, but really beautiful to look at from the train.
The next station is Ladbroke Grove.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Back on the Central line, heading towards the Central line terminus at Epping, and then back down into the centre of London yet again. I'm getting quite tired of tube trains now. I think after this challenge, even for me, I'll have to take a break from tube trains for a while. But it's been fun. feels like a different side of London. It almost feels like a different city, you know, so far out from the centre, and for it to be so dark, just looks like a completely different place, unrecognisable for London. Back in central London, a bit busier again, a bit more life. Last train of the day, thank goodness. I'm glad to say I've gone full circle. Yeah, no, ending back where I started this morning, 5 a.m. It's nearly 1 a.m. I'm being quiet because people in the house are still asleep. Well, and they were asleep when I left this morning at 5 a.m. But yeah, I just got back from the challenge, and yeah, I mean, I've checked how much money I spent. I went a bit over what I wanted to spend on travel today, but that's fine. Could have planned that better. Would I do it again? No, at least not in this way. I'd probably do like a shorter, kind of more condensed version of the challenge. But it was definitely worth it to see how the tube network really holds up, you know, throughout the course of a whole day, and to see London through, you know, a different perspective.
My attempt at the tube challenge has given me a closer look into the tube system and how it works in one 24-hour period. I feel I really got to exercise my love of journeying on the tube, making connections between the lines. And although it came with its costs and was very exhausting, my love of the tube remains.